how to play Gholdengo EX with Palkia VSTAR. Before we start, if you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any of my Pokemon TCG content. Alright, let's dive right in. Let's start off with the deck list.
4 Gimmighouls, 2 70 HP, 2 50 HP. 4 Gholdengo EX, 1 Origin form Palkia V, 1 Origin form Palkia VSTAR, 1 Phoebus, 1 Melodic, 1 Radiant Greninja, and 1 Manaphy. 4 Workers, 2 Irida, 1 Boss Order, 1 Roxanne, 4 Battle VIP, 3 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, 4 Cross Switcher, 4 Superior Energy Retrieval, 2 Earthen Vessel, 1 Super Rod, 1 Energy Retrieval, 1 Letter of Encouragement, 4 Pokestop, 6 Water Energy, and 5 Metal Energy. And this is the complete deck list.
Let's talk about the Pokemon. The main attacker of the deck is Gholdengo EX, which evolves from Gimmighoul. For this deck list, I'm running 2 70 HP Gimmighoul and 2 50 HP. Why am I running 2 different ones? I'm running the 70 HP one because of Iron Valiant and Entei. Iron Valiant is able to do 20 damage to your Pokemon, so you want the beefier one so they don't get knocked out. And I like running the 50 HP one so that way, if you're going second, you're able to add 1 basic Pokemon from your deck to your bench. This deck requires a lot, so you want a full bench. Gholdengo EX is the main attacker because it only costs 1 energy to attack, and you're able to do 50 damage for each energy discarded. You can do a lot of damage in 1 turn. Your secondary attacker is Palkia VSTAR, and if your opponent doesn't bench Manaphy, Radiant Greninja can actually be the 3rd attacker, thanks to Palkia VSTAR's ability, which you're able to attach up to 3 water energy from your discard pile to any water Pokemon. Let's talk about the supporting Pokemon. You have Melodic, which evolves from Phoebus. Melodic really helps with this deck because you want to keep your hand, so with its ability, your opponent cannot Iono you, or Roxanne you, or even judge you. And of course, Manaphy is there to protect your bench. Let's talk about the items, supporters, and stadium. For the items, you have Battle VIP, Nest Ball, and Ultra Ball to get all your Pokemon. Ideally, you want Battle VIP to start. You have cards like Earthen Vessel and Letter of Encouragement to get energy from your deck to your hand. You have Superior Energy Retrieval and Energy Retrieval to get energy back from your discard pile into your hand. Like I said, you want a lot of energy so that way you can do a lot of damage. You have 4 Cross Switchers so you can switch your Pokemon and your opponent's Pokemon as well. And a little tip, since Gholdengo can draw 2 cards if it's in the active spot, compared to only 1 card in the bench, you can use the active Gholdengo's ability to draw 2 cards, use the Cross Switcher to switch your Gholdengo on the bench to the active, and now that Gholdengo can draw 2 cards. For the supporter, you're running 4 Workers because if your opponent plays Path of the Peak, it completely stops your deck. With Worker, you're able to discard the stadium and draw cards. Irida is there to get any water Pokemon you want and any item that you need in the certain situation. You have Boss Order to boss up your opponent's Pokemon. And lastly, for your supporter, you're running 1 Roxanne. That way you can disrupt your opponent's hand late game. For the stadium, you have 4 Pokestop. Pokestop is a really good stadium card because majority of your deck is item cards. And once again, if your opponent plays Path of the Peak, at least you have a stadium to bump it. If you have any question on how to play the deck, make sure you leave a comment below. I forgot to mention, ideally you want to go second with this deck. I know it's crazy because Gholdengo EX is a stage 1 Pokemon, so you would think you want to go first so that way you can evolve your second turn. But this deck requires a lot to set up, so going second and having the ability to use a supporter is a lot better in my opinion. Alright, let's check out some gameplay on Pokemon TCG Live.
Alright, heads will always get you the coin flip. Alright, so we got heads here, and I obviously want to go second with this deck, like I said in the video. Now let's see what our starting hand is. We have to mulligan because we do not have a basic Pokemon at all. Our opponent has Charizard sleeve, so I'm gonna guess they're playing Charizard, but who knows? We're choosing a basic Pokemon. We have to reshuffle our deck. We have 1 mulligan. We're starting off with a Manaphy, but we do have Battle VIP in our hand, which let us get 2 Pokemon from our deck to our bench, which is pretty good. And yes, they're starting off with a Pidgey, so they are playing Charizard. Manaphy starting out is not too bad because you want Charizard to at least attack a 1 prizer instead of your 2 prizer. So that way they have a weird prize trade kind of. So they got Battle VIP, which is one of the best cards, and it is rotating out. Let's see what they get out. I'm guessing like a Charmander and a Rotom V. Yep. So ideally in my turn, I'm probably going to play Battle VIP. Hopefully Greninja's not a prize because we do have Earthen Vessel in our hand to able to get... Oh, and they end the turn. Alright, so let's see. My turn. Pokestop, pretty good card. Battle VIP. Let's see, we do have Greninja, so we don't get that, and 1 Gimmighoul. And then, well, since we already have Gholdengo EX, we can Earthen Vessel the Ultra Ball away to get some energy, so that way we can draw with our Radiant Greninja. Hopefully we get like another Battle VIP or even like a Nest Ball to try to set up more of our cards. We got an Ultra Ball and a Worker, which is not bad. I'm gonna play the Worker first before the Pokestop to try to get more cards. Still no Battle VIP. I'm gonna risk it and use Pokestop to try to get another Battle VIP. We lose the Phoebus, but we did get a Nest Ball, so we put another Gimmighoul down. Right here, I'm thinking, should I put down another Gimmighoul or a Palkia V? But I think I'm scared that he might target up my Gimmighoul next turn with his Charizard EX and knock it out, and I would not have another Pokemon to attack. And I put the energy there just in case he doesn't knock out my Manaphy next turn. I'm able to at least put an energy on the Manaphy and retreat to try to get Gholdengo up on the active. That was a horrible Pokestop by him. He lost Artisan, Boss Order, and an energy, which I believe most Charizard deck run like 5 to 6 energy, so that's 1 down. So he's gonna have to super route that back later. And not having, I think they run 3 Boss Orders, so 1 Boss Order is down currently, which is pretty good for us. So we got Artisan out. Artisan lets you get a basic Pokemon without any rule box. And he got the Manaphy down because he's scared of my Radiant Greninja, which is really good on his part. But Artisan also helps us out to get basic Pokemon, that way we can set up. So it looks like he is manually attaching to, so that way he can retreat. Arvin, which is going to get a rare candy and a Forest Seal Stone. Makes sense. It's going to attach to a Forest Seal Stone. And then rare candy, the Charmander. Oh, it looks like he's just attacking with Pidgey just set up. So realistically, in this matchup, Charizard would want to attack a 2-prizer instead of knocking a 1-prizer out. But for us, we're going to try to get a 2-prizer as well instead of just a 1-prizer. So I think here, my mistake is using Radiant Greninja first. I should have used Artisan to get a basic Pokemon first to thin out my deck. That way I can use Radiant Greninja to hit more things that I need. Because right now, we need to evolve our Gholdengo. We need some more energy to try to knock out the Rotom V. And since we have superior energy retrieval in my hand, that's why I discarded the other energy to try to get more energy to my hand. I think, yes, I'm going to Ultra Ball away one of the energies. So that way, in my discard pile, I have, I think, 4, so I can superior energy back. And right here, I'm evolving my Gimmighouls. And with this play right here, so I have 4 energies, but I'm going to put another energy on Manaphy to manually retreat the Gholdengo EX without the energy, because I know I'm not attacking, to try to draw 2 more cards with this ability. And those are actually pretty good cards. And right now, I am using Cross Switcher to get the Rotom V up because I do not want to attack a 1-prizer. And this way, my Gholdengo EX that I'm attacking can also use the coin bonus ability to try to draw 2 more cards. I'm trying to think if I should use Irida to get another superior energy retrieval. But I think I'm going to get a energy retrieval just because I believe I have 5 energies. So I don't want to waste 2 superior energy just to get 5 energies, you know? You want to save up your superior energy as much as you can. So I place Palkia down. Yep, I'm gonna get rid of the boss order. Oh, I think I'm getting an energy. Since I only need 4 energies to attack, I'm gonna use the superior energy to probably get rid of the boss order. The Gimmighoul. I think I'm just doing a lot of things here. And I forgot to coin bonus, which would have saved me from getting rid of my boss order. I'm using Pokestop to get rid of his Artisan so he can't set up more Pokemon. And yes, Gholdengo does 50 for each energy, so I only needed 4 to knock out the Rotom V. Let's see what prize card we get. Letter of Encouragement is perfect because if they knock out my Pokemon, I'm able to get 3 energies from my deck to my hand. And like this deck, you really want a lot of energies, a lot of cards in your hand. And realistically, you want to set up the Melodic, but I did Pokestop the Phoebus pretty early. The only way to get it back is probably Super Rod. I think my opponent here would probably try to like Iono me while setting up his Charizard EX to attack. Or he can boss up my Palkia and he will be able to do enough damage. So let's see what they do here. They're evolving Pidgeot EX, which can get any card they want once per turn from their deck to their hand. Very broken card in my opinion. There's the rare candy. Now the Charizard EX ability, he's able to attach 3 fire energies any way he wants. So we probably attach 2 to the Charizard EX, and then 1 to one of the bench. Yep. Realistically here, if he attacks my Gholdengo EX, it only does 240 damage, so he's not able to knock it out. So I'm not sure what exactly he'd do. Oh, he still has Quick Search, so he's probably gonna get like a counter catcher to bring up my Palkia V. That way he's able to take 2 prize cards instead of doing damage, or even just doing 1 to one of my like lower HP Pokemon. Yep. Right here I realize he's gonna knock me out, which is good in my part because I'm able to use Letter of Encouragement next turn to get 3 energies. So that's 6 energies in my hand total at the moment, and you need 7 to knock out Charizard EX. It seems like he's trying to set up another Charizard. Oh, he also used Pokestop, which he lost Iono, which is good in my part. Because we want to keep the cards in our hand, especially the energies and the superior energy retrieval. So he's setting up all his Charizard at the moment, which is fine. We're still... Oh, and there's the Iono. We lose all the energies, the Letter of Encouragement, superior energy. Irida is not too bad because you can search any item cards you want. Right here, the Collapse Stadium. I don't need the Mana Fee against Charizard, so I just got rid of that very easily. I'm just searching my discard to see which card is still in my deck at the moment. So he did knock out my Palkia, but we are currently, in order to win this game, we do have to knock out the Charizard EX this turn, or else he'll be ahead. So I think I'm super running just the Phoebus in, because I do want that in case he Ionos me later on. And with the Irida, I'm able to get the Phoebus right away. I'm guessing I'm going to pick up the Letter of Encouragement. Or maybe I'm thinking, yeah, look at the energy. I do have 3 energies, so I'm able to get 3 energies from my deck to my hand with that Letter of Encouragement. So that's 3 energies right there. And we do have Pokestop, which I'm going to probably place down and use coin bonus first, so that way we don't get rid of the cards we need. Those were horrible cards, so I'm going to do another coin bonus from the bench, which you only get 1 card. And that's 1 superior energy. Right there, we have 4 into the discard. By discarding 2 cards, we're able to get 4 back, and we have 3 on our hands, and that's 7. That's enough to knock out this Charizard EX. And then, honestly, if we did not have that, we could Pokestop. We could have used one of the energies to risk it to try to get Radiant Greninja's ability to draw 2 more. Try to get another superior energy. So right now we're in pretty good standing, because this turn he will be able to knock out my Gholdengo EX, but we do have a worker in our hand. We do have 1 energy, and then we know we have a Gholdengo EX already set up, which I would probably promote, so I can draw 2 cards from that, and hopefully we get another Gholdengo EX on our bench. Therefore we can keep drawing cards. The Pokestop is still there. We just need to get 7 energy again. Actually, no, we need 8 energies because we do have to attach the energy next turn to the Gholdengo on the bench. And I'm not sure what my opponent is doing at the moment. I feel like he's probably gonna Iono me. That way I'm down to 2 cards. Like for this deck, if you could set up Melodic early, it'd be like perfect because there's no way for them to disrupt your hand, and you will always have the card you need for any certain situation. So he Pidgeot EX, a quick search to get a card from the hand. Super out. I think he's trying to set up another Charizard EX on the bench. Yeah, it seems like that's what he's trying to do. But regardless, if I'm able to knock out the Charizard that's in the active, I win the game. So he puts a Charmeleon down. That way next turn, if he do survive, he has a Charizard EX to attack. Yes, I emoted because I was like, dang, I lost all my cards, especially the drawing, the worker. But I did get a superior energy retrieval from this Iono. So in a way, it kind of did help me out. So I just need to dig for another superior energy retrieval and we win. Let's see what we draw here. Draw Ultra Ball, which is not bad. So I'm gonna draw 2. And if we didn't get the Gholdengo EX, I would have used the Ultra Ball to try to get another one. And right now I'm just using Ultra Ball to thin out my deck. That way I can draw into the superior energy that I need. Yep, I'm just evolving here. I didn't put the Melodic down because superior energy does take 2 cards. You have to discard 2 cards to get 4 energy back. So I didn't want to lose those cards because we need those cards. And this is perfect right here because we have the 1-2 attach. I'm thinking I don't have enough cards to discard, right? So I do the superior energy retrieval to get 4. And I will have to discard one of the energies to use the second superior energy retrieval. Because even though we only have 3 in our hands, we're going to get 4 back. With superior energy retrieval, you cannot get the card that you discarded. So you can't get that energy that you just discarded. But right here, we perfectly have 7, which is able to knock him out. And that is GG to this Charizard EX deck. Take our 2 prize. And feels good for beating one of the top decks.
And there you have it, a guide on how I play Gholdengo EX with Palkia VSTAR. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more deck guides and other TCG content. Until next time, happy battling, and check out my other videos right here.